run through the tape. In life, never give up, run through the tape.
The evolution of Kawhi Leonard just continues. Keeps showing off new parts to that ever-changing game. 5 of 7 from the field, 12 points, and a 5-point San Antonio lead at the break, 47-42, which leads us to the Sprint halftime report here from Atlanta. I'm Matt Weiner in for EJ tonight. Shaq to my right, the Hall of Famer Isaiah Thomas to my immediate left, 3D Dennis Scott there on the end. Spurs had a 12-4 run to take an 8-point lead. Then Mario Chalmers, who's having a career worst season from three-point range, knocks down about, what, a 60-footer?
Easy 60-footer. That was a deep money ball.
Percentage is going up, and the score has tightened as a result. But we saw Kawhi coming in, 3D. We've seen him post up a little bit in this game. He is already their leading scorer. He's the future of this franchise as well. How much more expansion is there for him?
I think the sky is the limit because he came into the league being a two-way player, defensively being the main set. Now offensively, he works so hard on his jump shot. Now Pop is posting him up. So that's the part of his game now. You're saying, wow, you take the pressure off of Timmy, you take the pressure off of Manu and Tony out there. So now you run your offense through him. No double teams coming. This is a fadeaway on the baseline, the opposite shoulder. Now you put him on the other side, a little face up. Once again, double teams not coming. Shaq, we didn't see this the first couple years in this man's game. So now, phase 1, we talked about it last Tuesday, it's all about Timmy. Phase 2, Tony and Ginobili. Now it's phase 3 for Pop, where he's changed the offense again and running it through someone else.
D, watching those clips, you know what I saw?
What's that?
Barbecue chicken alert! Barbecue chicken alert! Ooh-wee, Kawhi on the post now?
Yes, sir.
Ooh-wee.
Yes, sir.
I had a feeling that was coming.
You know what's coming, right?
When you think of the Spurs, the recent Spurs, you usually look at them and think, well, they're going to go as far as Tony Parker can take them.
Yeah, and you know, they talk about Leonard, and I think he's their most valuable player.
Right.
But I think their most important player is Tony Parker. And this is what he does so well. We watch this pass here. Look at the passing angle. He passes it to Splitter right underneath the basket. And then we know he can get to the rim. He can finish around the rim with his spin moves. And now that he's healthy and he's feeling good, he can actually get in the air, scoop, dip-de-doodle a little bit. The dip-de-doodle. You know, it's like when you see the big guy come, it's like, oh, we got to tuck and get under. You know, when you're not healthy, you can't make that move.
Right.
He also has the runner down the lane, so he has a variety of moves around the basket. But the thing that makes him most deadly, again, when he came off, got the right angle, the right passing angle, so he can hit Splitter right underneath the basket where Splitter can just turn around. Most guards, they don't get the right angle. Splitter would have to come all the way out to the post, and then they would feed him the basketball. But he catches him right underneath the basket.
3 assists at the half for Tony Parker, who also has that internal season clock, like so many of the Spurs, and knows, oh, it's March.
It's March.
It's about that time.
Fall. That's right.
Hey, Shaq, you probably heard during the broadcast, the guys talked about Bob Cousy saying Hassan Whiteside of the Miami Heat, who's played all around the world, a journeyman drafted by Sacramento. He's played in Lebanon. He's played in places you probably didn't know had basketball, and has now been a revelation for the Heat, is the guy who reminds him most of Bill Russell.
Let me tell you about those crazy comments that Bob said. Bob, I agree with you. You're right, Bob. No, guys are raw talent, quick on his feet. He's young and plays very well. I haven't heard of him, but you know, he's a big guy, pick and roll, rolls to the basket hard, and you know, he plays like a big guy should. You know, he goes up strong right there, and you know, he doesn't have a lot of offensive move, but Miami didn't really bring him in to be a scorer. But those plays like that, pick and roll hard to the basket, he can score. And if he learns to do this all the time, be strong, he could be Miami Heat's third best big man.
Third best.
Yeah.
Who was 1 and 2?
We know who
I think I know who the other two.
Me, Morning, then him.
In that order.
Cycling. No, but I agree with everything Mr. Cousy said. Guys are, you know, raw talent, and I wish him well.
You put him in a cycling? You put him in a cycling too?
No, cycling 4.
Oh, okay.
He had Cycli after.
Oh, second.
Listen, man, me.
But
I'm
Cycli's
Uno. One,
Okay.
Uno, Spanish 1, me.
Then
Morning, then him.
Missing 3 games
I'm
with
just
that
kidding.
lacerated.
You're right, Mr. Bob.
Bob's right, according to Shaq.
Bob's right.
Back with more of the Sprint Halftime Report after this. Here you go, Bob.
Welcome to the Sprint Halftime Report. Check out the Sprint Cut Your Bill event today. Visit sprint.com/halfprice.
Steph Curry, he could go off each and every night he's out there, but hasn't had great nights in LA against the Clippers lately. Just 26 total points on 8 of 21 shooting, his last 2 trips to meet the Clips. They're game 2 of our doubleheader. The Dubs and the LA Clippers both on lengthy winning streaks. More data, more highlights. Game with playoff implications. The Nets and the Pacers tonight from Brooklyn. Brooklyn
Scott Killer.
9th by percentage points. Indiana just a half game behind them. Brooklyn, what has gotten into Brook Lopez? Eastern Conference Player of the Week. And 24 points already in this game.
It looked like he's healthy again.
Yeah, he's feeling good.
And I think early in the year, Lionel Hollins setting him down really woke him up as well. I think he really challenged him and said, you know what, you got to get back out there and play like we know you can.
And you know Lionel wants to play inside out if he can.
Exactly.
He's an old school kind of guy. 73-70 in the third quarter. Coming up from Miami, it's the champs on top looking for a season sweep.